Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 6th of February, and today we are stealing 3 parts of the Avalanche device, killing as few people as possible. We have a supplier, we're vindictive, and X-Glitcher. X-Glitcher could come in handy, especially stealing with the visitor. We got a hammer for bashing, crash beam for crashing, and visitor for visiting, as well as a glitcher stick for some nice speed. Let's go. Not gonna be doing the manual bash dash again. I am too tired for that today. And that was also just kind of a one-off thing. At least for now. I might consider it in the future. Manual Mondays. It's not that catchy. Alright. Interesting setup. Depending on how much we don't want to go for that key, we could potentially just go... What are we... Okay, let's pay attention. Killed. Okay, don't kill people. That's simple enough. We could potentially just visit, bash, steal, get back over here. That feels pretty reasonable. I want to be somewhat careful of that gun, though we're out of range. Do we want to go all the way? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 whole seconds. That ought to be fine. I didn't check to see if it would be faster to go down here and get the key and then go here, but this is simpler and easier. Do need to make sure they don't shoot each other. And it sure is something that's not relevant to me at this precise moment. All right, I want to do a super jump. So we're going to return to here. So we want to do an angle of something like this and see if we can get a super jump into the pod. Whee! Alright. I jumped too early, so I didn't have the great speed that you usually have, but that was a bit of a super jump. Look at that, did all of that in under 3 seconds. So we return to pod. And we leave. Let's see. So that's probably going to be 6 seconds then total. Yeah. Very nice. Alright, next we got emergency shields with armor. 40 seconds, series card kit. Armor feels somewhat rare for a not ship 3. Because it's not unheard of. Check for multiple doors. Just the one. Okay, immediate visitor gets us a key. But then we'd have to go down here for the level 2 key. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bashes or so. Maybe 11. And if we don't get the crate, we're left all the way back at the beginning with no progress made at all. It's pretty close. But if we go down this way, we can get an item. So I think the risk of not reaching all the way is too great, and that it's just a waste of 2 seconds. And this way we can guarantee an item, though it's a crash beam, what we didn't really want. Reminding myself that we're not killing. Do I go for this crate? No, I don't have the key. Let's see, probably best to go about here. And then about here. Perfect. Alright, so we were at we were somewhere in 1 second when we got there where we would have teleported. Okay, we're still at 2, so a visit there would have worked, right? Oh, we just hit 3 seconds. It would have been close, but I think a visit there would have worked. And then we get over here. We shoot because it makes them take longer to walk if they see me. Get the pod not bonking against the ship and let the ship unload. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. And off we go. Okay. So in retrospect, probably would have been a little dangerous, but probably better to use the visitor on the outset. Would have saved a second or so. Would I have saved a second? Yeah, I would have saved a second or so. Alright. Armor everywhere. That's good for not killing people. Heavy reinforcements, tracker jammers, sentry guns, lots of guards. Alright. Gotta be careful with the sentry guns. Those can still kill. Those are armor piercing. We technically have a way on board the locked room with the visitor, but I'm not super hopeful on us getting through the whole ship on that. That's a pretty bad key. And that's a tracker. Okay, if I get to, let's say I get to here and I visit. Actually, probably here, because we just need to get this key or whatever. We get somewhere where we can visit here. This sentry gun is terrifying, but if we aim it just right, we can probably crash it. And then steal, and then dash up here. Okay, so that's one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think that's gonna work. So I think we gotta go for this key. Or Redoc can go for this key, which would require a visit. It doesn't do much besides give us a visit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's just faster to get the key. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we deal with the tracker or deal with them and a sentry gun? If we go up here, we have to get this key. And then this key is pretty easy. Go down here. We have to go down for this one. I could, in theory, return to the pod and then redock here. That kind of works. We have almost instant redocking. If I'm going here, and that doesn't make too much sense. Oh, it means I can't go out of the way. Yeah. I'm thinking going up. I was kind of worried about this, but then I remembered I can just take it out and be done with it. All right, managed to dodge smacking anyone. All right, you guys aren't gonna hurt each other. See, visitors not gonna be helpful until I can get through the rest of the ship in one run. Which maybe we could do from here. Visit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's possible. We'll just be careful. That was a poor dodge location. All right, they can't hurt each other. At least most of them can't. I don't like how close you are to smacking me, though. I think I'm gonna preemptively shoot you. You are armored, so this is fine. Steal. Dodge out of the way. Smack you, because you have a thing. Key cloner. Is that relevant? I don't think that's relevant. It's only mildly relevant. All right, we need to smack you out of the way, but we can do that. I guess I can just ignore all of this and visit down here. Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's get this moving. And dash. It's going a little faster than I thought, but it's probably fine. Maybe I'll slow it down a little bit. Dude. Having two of you here is a little more concerning. So I have to either knock you out of the room or catch you both. What do we get here? That's a grenade. A single-use grenade. We're not throwing that anymore. Let's equip something else. Alright, I can smack you to get you up and out. And if I spend a little bit of time, I can smack the other one while I get this in a better position. Smack you. Then we wait just a little bit. And then I am thinking about how the ship will not unload until this grabs me. But I think we'll be fine. I'm hoping we'll be fine. Unless it does the bug where it immediately sends out people next to the other room. All right. It's been a while since we've seen that. All right, can we just dock instead? We could possibly dock here before they die. That's... Oh, God, they're going so fast. All right. Do this. All right. Yeah, well, if I match speed, it matches the speed of the ship. Doop, doop, doop. All right, I think I should have waited a little longer, but it looks like the ship has unloaded. No one else seems to be falling out, so we should be good. For 9 seconds. Yeah, it could have been a little better if they didn't get pulled out, but oh well. Drop them off for $5.99 and 7-2 taking the lead with 21 seconds and $5.99. Yeah. With similar docks, it's expected to be very close to each other. And yeah, it definitely took a little bit extra time, especially there on that ship 3 ending. So very nice job, 7-2. Very nice job. All right, here's how it currently looks. And yesterday, we had a tie for first place. 46 seconds on both of us. 5.98. Let's go. And for third place, we have Cassandra. I guess I should say 7-2 and me tied for first place. We have Cassandra coming up in third. Margaz in fourth, and Dazzy in fifth place, making up the top 5. Don't think I've seen Dazzy up here before. Welcome to the top 5. Good to see you. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.